Hi guys, Miss Chrissy here, the astronaut, with Kid Time South, here to tell a story. I'm glad you can join. Yes, I said Miss Chrissy, the astronaut. I'm going to open up my imagination right now, and I was hoping you can open up yours too. I have a space helmet here, and I'm going to be an astronaut, and I'm going to take you all into space on a fun little journey. Let's all put our space helmets on. Okay, if you have one, put it on. If you got your pretend one right here, get your pretend one, put it on, lock it into place. When you're in your helmet, it makes some funny sounds kind of like that. It's kind of fun. All right, well, I'm glad you're gonna join me. Yay. All right, so I need my seeing glasses here so I can see the story and read it. So I can read it to you guys. Maybe I should wipe them off real quick. There we go. Oh, I can see you much better now. All right, well, I have a story picked. We'll go with this one right here. This one right here. This is the story. It's called There's No Place Like Space. Cat in the Hat. There's no place like space. And it's all about our solar system. Okay, I'm going to turn that a little bit like this. There you go. And so the author of this book is Tish Rabe. And the illustrator is Aristides Ruiz. So Tish wrote the words that I'm going to read. You're going to read along with me. And Aristides Ruiz drew all the pictures. The cat in the hat and all the planets, outer space, and all the friends, and all the stars. All right, so come along. Let's see. Ready? Got your space hats on? All right, make sure they're on good. There's no place like space. Here's the rocket that they're going to go up in, the spaceship. Yep. Do do do. Hi, I'm Cat in the Hat, and we're off to have fun. We'll visit the planets and the stars and the sun. Are you ready? There is no place like space. I will prove that to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. You think that's true? Do you think she won't mind? Fisher's going, I don't know. I don't know if you got a helmet on. I think we'll be just fine. Right? You have your helmet? Okay, let's go. Jump in. Here we go. We will fly up so high we can dance on the moon and play games in the sky. We will swing past the stars, and in case you have missed them, you will soon see the planets in our solar system. So exciting. There are 8 of these planets that circle the sun, and soon you'll be able to name every one. You will. You'll see. Go. Mercury. Mercury is close to the sun's burning light. It is hot in the daytime and freezing at night. So, see in the light when the sun's hitting it, ooh, it's hot. But then when the sun's not hitting it at nighttime, it's freezing. Brr. Really freezing. All right. And then on Venus, the weather is always the same. Hot, dry, and windy with no chance of rain. Yeah, here's a little sign here. Today's weather on Venus, really, really hot. Nearly 900 degrees Fahrenheit. Windy and dry. Whew, that's hot. Huh. Did I say 90? 900. 900 degrees Fahrenheit. Whew. Can you guess the next planet? Well, here is a clue. It is my home, and home of thing 1 and thing 2. And another clue is you have been living on it since your birth, since you were born. It's the third from the sun. It is our planet. You know what it is? Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's Earth. That's right. Earth. It spins all the time, round and round like a top. It turns once every day, and it never will stop. Home, sweet home. This question had thing 1 and thing 2 in a tizzy. If the Earth's always spinning, why don't we feel dizzy? That's a good question. Well, Cat in the Hat said, we don't feel the Earth as it spins on its way because we are spinning right with it, right now, every day. We're spinning on it. We're on it. Gravity's holding us down. Doo, doo, doo. Pretty crazy, pretty incredible. Next here is Mars. It is the color of rust. We sneeze here because it's covered in dust. See that rust color? It's like a burnt orange. Yeah. Travel to Jupiter and you will find it is bigger than all the other planets combined. Look at that. So here's Jupiter. Looks like they opened it up. Shoot. And if you were to put all the planets, it's still lots of room in there. Lots of room. That means it's a lot bigger than all the planets. Whew. Combined. All together. Saturn has rings. It's so light. Who would think? Who would think it was so light? It could float in the ocean and not even sink. See that it's floating in the water? All the fish. And there's the ring going around it. So that's Saturn. Let's see what's next. A planet can have satellites that surround it. Uranus has lots of these objects around it. See, that's Uranus right there. And all the satellites are going around. Yeah. And there are colors in space. I will show you some. Neptune, planet number 8, is a beautiful blue. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Dun, dun, dun. There's number 2 is on blue. Number 1 is looking at Uranus. We have seen all the planets. Now, here is a trick to remember their names and remember them quick. Trick, quick. This is kind of interesting. So, here, let's go over the names of all the planets. M for Mercury, V for Venus, E for Earth, M for Mars, J for Jupiter, S for Saturn, U for Uranus, N for Neptune. So, the trick is, the first letter of each of these words is the same first letter in each of the planets' names. So all these words over here has the same letter. See, M, M, V, V. So this is a fun little thing. Has to do with this Mallory who's holding all her, this girl Mallory who's holding all her nickels. Her name is Mallory Valerie Emily Mickles. That's a long name. Just saved up 999 nickels. Mallory, M, Mercury, V, Valerie, Venus, and so on. Kind of helps you remember. And then you'd be like, oh yeah, if I say that. Neat little saying about who saved up 999 nickels. You would remember all the planets. Now here is a game you can play in the skies. Connect all the stars and you can see with your eyes. See, you can see all the stars with your eyes, and then just start connecting them. Someone already connected these ones here, right? And this is Orion the Hunter. And here's a lion. Leo the lion. Right? And the bear. Where's the bear? The great bear. The great dog. See, if you just look at all the stars, you might be able to find a little picture in all the stars. Kind of like when you look at clouds, you might be able to see a dinosaur up there if you look closely. A star in the sky may look small, like a dot, but it's really a big, glowing ball. And it's hot. And there's one star, by far, that's our favorite one. We can't live without it. The star is called the sun. One sun. Yeah, there it is. That nice hot sun. Look at that. Look at, they're all getting autographs. We love you, sun. But look at how they all turn their heads away. Why should you not look at the sun? From Earth, it looks big. There is one reason why. It is the closest to Earth of the stars in the sky. But be careful and never look right at the sun. Your eyes would get hurt, and that would not be fun. Miss Chrissy even wears sunglasses whenever I go outside, just to protect my eyes a little bit more. How big is the sun? That's a good question. We just heard right this minute 1,000,000 of our Earths could fit right in it. 1,000,000 Earths can fit inside the sun. 1,000,000. That's how big it is. Wow. That's a lot. That is a big sun. Oh, look at the time. We must go very soon. But first we must take a quick look at the moon. Okay. Magnifying glass. Holding it up. Take a good look. There's the moon. The moon does not shine in the sky in the night, but like a big mirror, it reflects the sunlight. The sun's light. Oh, see, that's why it's so bright. Astronauts flew to the moon to explore a place no one had ever been before. They walked on the moon and then drove all over in a special moon car called the Lunar Rover. There it is. It's a special car. They took it up in the spaceship and brought it to the moon, and then they can drive around. An astronomer studies what's up in the sky. Thing 2 wants to be one. In fact, so do I. The universe is a mysterious place. We are only just learning what happens in space. So I brought you a present to look in the sky. Just put this telescope up to your eye. Look through there. Oh dear, I must go. Fly back up to the stars and take thing 1 and thing 2 out to dinner on Mars. Stars, Mars. Hey, that rhymes. But there's lots to discover, and it might be you who looks up in the sky and finds something that's new. What do you think they're going to find here that's new? What do you think they're going to find? Look in the moon. There's usually the man in the moon, right? Have you ever heard of that? Yeah, the man in the moon. Well, it's not the... It's Cat in the Hat in the moon. That's new, huh? Yeah. The end. Well, thank you for going on this journey with Miss Chrissy. Outer space with your space helmets. We were nice and safe. All right. Well, thank you for joining, and I look forward to reading more books with you and going outer space. So until then, see you later, Earthlings. Bye-bye.